Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So I'm going to be doing this kind of going forward with a lot of other movies and documentaries that I've seen. This is going to be my first one. It's my first one actually doing one on YouTube, period. So it's going to be short, but they are going to be spoiler free. I don't want to talk too much about them and kind of spoil for people that haven't seen it. But this one's going to be a documentary called Above Majestic. So it's actually pretty good. I saw this a couple years ago. It was released, I believe, 2018. 2019. I think I saw it in 2020 the first time seeing it, but you can actually purchase this on YouTube, and I think I saw a couple channels that may actually still have this out there where you can view it for free. But if you get it from YouTube, I think it's going to cost you about 10 bucks or so. I think I paid about 15 when I first got it, but it was actually pretty good. It had a lot of information I didn't think it would have in this documentary. It talked about the space program, government cover-ups. I mean, it just kind of went I don't want to say all over the place in a bad way, but it covered a lot of topics in here. I think some of the stuff that they actually talked about could have not been covered, but they have a lot of whistleblowers in there. Some of the stuff David Wilcock said was actually pretty interesting, and to me that was worth the purchase right there. Then they also have other whistleblowers that people say are not accredited and all that, but to each his own with that. William Tompkins actually talks a lot about particular things that he did and he worked on. He actually talks about some of the Nazi technology, which that right there and what David Wilcock talked about was actually worth the purchase for me when I purchased it a couple of years ago, because I didn't know or think about what the Nazis had as far as technological advances, where they got that from. They get into human cloning, human experimentation and stuff too as well. So like I said, they cover a lot of things, and they even talk about crop circles, and they touch briefly on that. They have some stuff from the late 80s, early 90s and stuff. And then they also get into space programs, interstellar travel. I mean, everything. They touched on a lot of stuff in here. That's why I think it's actually pretty worth the purchase or going out and just watching it if you have not seen it. They talk about bases on different planets and moons, and then they talk about interstellar travel and habitations on other planets, which I kind of find hard to believe. That's just me, but you'll see some of those testimonies in there. They do have a couple of images and videos which could be maybe authentic or something, but it's still skeptical with this. But the majority of the movie has a lot of CGI and stuff, and to kind of get their point across and talk about some of the stuff that the people saw in there. I wish they actually had more photos to back it up, but it was pretty good. They talk about bases in Antarctica, the Nazis in there. I mean, it's a lot that they try to cover in here. Some of the stuff I think that they could have left out was talking about, being to other planets. Some people were kidnapped and then taken to other planets and stuff. I thought they could have kept that out, but they do get into a lot of things about giants and stuff and elongated skulls and people that had elongated skulls, and then they start getting into secret societies, the JFK assassination, which I think they probably shouldn't have put that in there, and that's just my opinion. But they start talking a lot about secret societies and stuff as well. But it's a pretty interesting movie, and I do recommend, if you have not seen it, it is worth watching. If you can find it on YouTube and play it for free, play it for free. If you can't, you can purchase it. I think, like I said, it may actually be $5.99 right now, but it was actually pretty good, especially the very, I guess, 15 minutes of it was actually pretty fascinating when they talked about the Nazi technological advancement and stuff. So I'll leave a link down below in the description to the actual movie if you guys want to check that out. And if you've seen this, put your comments down below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for the next video. Appreciate you guys watching.